Hi everyone, it's Norma and I'm here with my final Bath & Body Works candle haul, although technically this is not a Bath & Body Works haul because I purchased all these candles at White Barn today. So I got up this morning and I was obsessing about two candles. I was obsessing over Village Lemon Pound Cake and Bath & Body Works Crimson Velvet. I was obsessing about the lemon pound cake because I just changed out all my candles and I have a lot of lemon going. And I had a lemon pound cake candle that I'd gotten from Village earlier this year, and I didn't burn it all the way through. I kept part of it because I didn't want to burn it until I found a replacement. But I have not been able to find it in my home goods store, so I'm probably gonna have to break down and order it online one day. But they had it on sale in April. It was the scent of the month, 20% off, and I didn't get it then because there was a lot of other sales going on, and I kept hoping it would show up in Home Goods and I could get it for like $9.99 versus 20 bucks or whatever it is. So I was like, somebody had mentioned they had seen one at their Home Goods or TJ Maxx. So I said, I'm gonna go see if I can find it. So I got up and I went to both Home Goods and TJ Maxx over by me, and they had like nothing. I mean, they were just cleared out of candles. They had a random jar here and there, but I mean, I've been going to Home Goods like multiple times a week the entire past year, and I've never seen the candle selection look this pathetic. Like even this time last year, they still had a lot of stock that they were putting out all the time. But today it was like wiped clean, so I got nothing there. So the TJ Maxx and Marshall's are across from the mall, and the mall is where Yankee Candle and Bath & Body Works and White Barn is. So I went across the street and I went into White Barn first, and they had the candle I was looking for. So, and they also had a sale. The 3-wick candles were $10, and then they had an extra 10% off. So these candles were not included in the $10. So I asked the guy, I said, what are they ringing up as? And because last time I went in the store, they were just 50% off. And so he checked, and they were ringing up as $15 versus $17.25. So I left, and I went to Bath & Body Works to see what was going on there. And they had these two, not that one. And I said, how much are these ringing up? And they go, so they took it to the front, and it was ringing up as $17.25, not 15 bucks, and they weren't having the 10% off. So I hightailed it back to White Barn, and I got one of each. And if they had had more in this one and this one, I probably would have gotten them for sure. This one I'm kind of on the fence about. I like it, but I know for sure I like the other two a lot. So I also picked up a smoked berries and incense. In fact, I had to ask the guy for it, and he goes, oh, I don't think we have any more. But he pulled open the drawer underneath where they were, and voila, he found one. He goes, oh, I think one of my co-workers was probably stashing one. They had a whole bunch of the other candles in this line that they must have just gotten in, because when I was there a few days ago, they didn't have near as much. But they had the Topaz Waters, they had Baltic Black Pearl, and they had the other one, I forget what it's called, the amber one. Is it sparkling amber or something amber? And so I was happy to get this one because it was the last one in the store, and Bath & Body Works hasn't had it in quite a while. I also picked up a warm caramel cider. This is a new one for me. So many people mentioned how much they love it. And when I saw it at White Barn, I went there to do my very first exchange, and I got the Fresh Sparkling Snow instead. And I was debating between that and this one. And I was kicking myself for not getting this one because then it disappeared. But they had some more back, so I picked up the warm caramel cider. And then I had to get the pumpkin sugar donut, of course. So what they had going on at White Barn was, it was, if you fill the egg crate, which holds 6 jar candles, you get 10% off. I asked the guy, since these aren't technically the 3 wicks and the $10 sale, can I have the 10% off? He said, sure, no problem. So it was like a no-brainer for me. I really, when I went into the store, I was just going to get these candles if I could find them, if they were still there. This was just kind of a bonus, because I wasn't planning on getting these, but to get the extra 10% off, and I wanted these scents anyway, I was like, that's a no-brainer. That's what I'm going to do. So I just want to talk to you a little about these candles, because these came out before I started going to Bath and Body Works and getting their candles. But I've heard a lot of people talk about them, and in watching a lot of the semi-annual sale videos, a lot of people were really excited when they saw these. These are discontinued, so basically, if you want them, you got to get them now type of thing. So this one is Sapphire Sky, and these are all part of the Opulence Intrigue selection, which the guy at the store today told me it was based on, apparently, they send their executives to these countries, and they went to Turkey, and that this line was based off of their trip to Turkey. And I don't know if I can focus in here, but basically, exquisite sky blue sapphire inspired this airy blend of white musk, fresh bergamot, and creamy light sandalwood. And at first, to me, I thought it smelled very similar to the Topaz Waters. And I think they have like a turquoise waters, but that's on first sniff. I definitely get a little bit of the sandalwood now. So I do really like this one, and I know Bath and Body Works had one more left, and I don't have any plans to go to Bath and Body Works for at least a week or more. So it'll probably be gone, so I probably won't get another one, but if I find one, I will get it. This one is Golden Woods, and this is one that, because I Scent So really raved about, and I think Susan D liked it as well. And this one is a blend of pine needles, vetiver, and creamy sandalwood, conjures up the moment when a forest sunset turns into sheer golden rays. And this is one I was on the fence about, because I've seen it in the store for, a few days now. And when I first picked it up, I liked it. And then the last time I went, I didn't like it. So I was like just on the fence about it today. But then it hit me that this candle reminded me of a Yankee candle that I liked. And so I was pretty sure that's what it reminded me of. So I did pick it up, and I'm glad I did, because the candle it reminds me of is this candle. This is a candle I picked up at Home Goods over a year ago. I think it was maybe like last November 2013. And this is Amber Gold, and it was on clearance for $9. 2-wick paraffin wax. And I was burning it this fall, and it's one of those candles that, I mean, it's not everybody's going to like this scent, but I happen to like amber. And this is, it's almost borderline aftershave type of scent, but there's something about it that I just really enjoyed. And it was a good thrower. It threw very well, and when it burns, it's even warmer than when it smells on the cold sniff. So these two are very, very similar. The only difference is this is a little bit sweeter, and this has a little bit more of a sandalwood, woodsy smell to it, but very similar. So I think I'll enjoy that. And then this is the one I was really excited to get. This is the Crimson Velvet, because this one I liked right away when I smelled it. They had it at Bath and Body Works. And then, of course, they were both gone. They had 2 of these. And this one is, geez, these are kind of heavy. Make this astoundingly elegant blend of creamy Madagascar vanilla, velvety, milky accents, and exotic sandalwood, your home signature fragrance. And these were selling for like $34.50. I definitely get the Madagascar vanilla sandalwood set in here, but it really, really reminds me a lot of this candle, which is smoked berries and incense. They're very similar, except this is more of a sweet berry, and the Crimson Velvet doesn't mention it has any kind of berries, and this has cedarwood incense, the other one has sandalwood, but they both have Madagascar vanilla. So it makes sense that they smell very similar. This is sweeter, this is more woodsy. Yeah, I mean, to me this one almost smells more like incense than this one does. And so there you have it. That is my final haul. Like I said, if I run across either of these, any of these probably, cheaper than the $17.25, if they go down in price even more, I may pick them up. But basically, I'm done. I'm done. I have one more haul coming from Colonial Candle. I was hoping it would get here Friday, but it didn't, so it'll probably come tomorrow. And then, like I said, if the large jars go on sale at Yankee, and the latest rumor is there's definitely not going to be a 6 for $60, it's probably going to be a 5 for $60. I may pick up some, I may not. It's all going to depend on, you know, what day the sale falls and if it falls within a pay period or whatever. So I'm not, there's nothing I absolutely have to get now that I picked up my Napa Valley Sun. So I doubt if I'm going to go to the Dollar Tartan votive sale this year. So that's it. I'm not declaring a wax ban, but I'm definitely cutting back. Let's put it that way. So if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.